There's been two dramatic financial crises that have struck the state of California higher education system. The first one was Prop 13 in the 1970s. Most people don't know that California universities, state colleges, and community colleges were at one point the model for the entire world for higher education. It was designed specifically to offer low-cost or free higher education to residents of the state of California. And at one time, community college was free. When Prop 13 was enacted in the 70s, it devastated the community college system because it was based on property taxes. And that was bad. I mean, that changed the complexion of what community colleges can actually do. It changed the complexion of what state universities can do. The California State University system came in, made wholesale basically theft. They absconded with classes that were at one point under the domain of the community colleges because they were so very productive, and they took them to the Cal State to survive. Community colleges were devastated, and we have slowly recovered, but now this is a much bigger issue, and it's my opinion, I don't think people really don't understand what it's going to do. What it's going to do is it's going to change this to where a community college in California can only offer programs that can bring in enough productivity, meaning they can enroll enough students and have one teacher in that room and not have any extra expenditures on it. Those are basically the kind of classes we're going to be able to offer in the future. And a good example is this class right here, is video arts. Well, there is cost associated with video arts. The cost problem is the problem. We have to re-up the cameras all the time. I mean, they get old, technology changes. Well, we're not going to be able to do that because we aren't going to have the funding going forward. This problem is global for the state of California. It affects every single public works project. So if you got to choose. Do you want your kids to have a good education, or do you want to get the roads fixed? Do you want your kids to be able to learn good examples? Do you want your kids to be able to take a French class, or do you want to have a library? We don't offer French at Foothill College anymore. We had to cut it. And we're looking at cutting more and more classes like that. So the problem isn't with somebody my age. The problem is with somebody in their 20s and 30s looking to live out their life in California and raise a family. Well, your kids aren't going to have the same opportunities that somebody my age had or my kids would have had.